Get the Heavenly Realm Healing MP3 at JasonGallant.ca. I thought this would be an interesting subject to talk about, and I've heard other people talk about this subject as well as I've experienced quite a bit of this as well. And one thing I want to say is that spiritual masters will not play by anyone's rules except for what is moving through them at the time. And it's very common for people that have possibly grown up with some sort of religion or possibly grown up in some sort of cultural identification with the way things are around spirituality to measure somebody that is in the spiritual realm of some sort. Perhaps they're a teacher or a guru or something, and they'll say, oh, that guru is doing the right thing, and that guru is doing the wrong thing, and this teacher is the right thing. And it's kind of ironic because the greatest teachers always came and just tipped society upside down. You know, they just knocked it right upside down and said, everything you guys know is bull, and here's the way things are, you know. And it's pretty common for people that get their feet wet in spirituality to start measuring, and they start saying, oh, that teacher, you know, she squinted her eyes at the right time when she said this particular grandiose statement, and that means she's realized, and you know, this kind of thing. There's all this measuring, all these conditions that are imposed on the teacher. You know, some people could call them actually psychic attacks, actually. They are impositions or energetic bullying to say this person should be a certain way. But the irony is that this is not spirituality and this is not enlightenment. When someone is imposing how you should be or how someone should be or how the space should move, they're saying this identification or this ego should be a certain way. But the ego can manifest in any way. There can be many different personality characteristics that enlightenment manifests into. Okay? So any condition that you put upon a teacher is also a condition you put upon yourself. And spirituality is about freeing you from your conditions. Right? So at first, with many religions, there's a few simple steps to life. You must do this, you must do that, you must act this way, you must do that, go here on this day, go here on that day, right? But at some point you outgrow that system. At some point that system was just a way of getting your feet wet into a different way to let go of pieces of the ego. But that does not mean that's the totality, right? There are some people that are so busy micromanaging the pronunciation of a mantra instead of realizing that once the truth is realized, it doesn't matter what you say, you become the emanation of truth. When someone is deeply in truth, anything they say and do is a mantra. Every action is a mantra. Because it comes from the self, it comes from the deepest place within. They become a magical blessing for the world. Every movement is a blessing, even if it's misunderstood by those around them. Even if it doesn't meet the expectations of those observing them. In many cases, especially if it's not meeting the expectations of those around them. So it's kind of funny to observe some spiritual teachers and some gurus and see how crazy they can get, because ultimately what they're doing is breaking apart a structure that is a prison for the people around them. It's just that many people are so comfortable in that prison, they really try to protect it. You know, they really protect it because it's kind of comfy being in a prison for a period of time. You know when the meals are coming and you know every day what's going to happen. But a prison is still not freedom, even if it's made of gold. So if you are lucky enough to encounter the inconvenience of a real enlightened master of some sort, know that it will not be easy, but it will be worth it. the freedom that comes from it is absolutely beautiful, but there's some work involved. There can be some work involved. And some battle, you know, that's just part of it, right? It's just part of it. So I hope this helps. Take care for now.